What's up, everybody? This is Austin with the Level Down podcast. I'm here with
Donovan,
Brad,
and Cesar.
And today
we're up in my both of my parents' attic.
both parents.
Yeah, they have two separate attics.
Gotta give the illusion.
Oh
Yeah, the houses merged together. There's a landslide, whatever.
His parents are actually divorced, but they live in the same house. But they just put like a big wall.
No. See, both my parents are dead, but because they died in the landslide. My dad used to live up on the hill, and his house slid down into my mom's house, and they both died. But I managed to survive, and I've been living in the attic for the last 30 years.
why are you lying? We all know none of us have dads.
Yeah,
My dad's a ghost, dude.
look back, and all of our dads left. It could be the same man for all we know. Who knows?
True that.
I'm holding true to my conspiracy that all of our dads are Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
Don't think he exists. And
Last time I saw him, he was
my
shaped like
dad,
letter T.
from what I hear, my dad was hung. So, way to go,
Hey,
dipshit!
the Pokemon is lit.
Way to go,
Why the
dipshit!
fuck you trying to play Pokemon during a podcast?
I wasn't. I was just trying to get through this text so I could save it.
You
Give me
ruined
your phone.
it.
Give me your phone. Give me your phone. Give me it right
That's not
now.
mine.
Just give me the phone. Give
No.
me the phone. Just give me it. Give me it.
You already played Pokemon at someone else's
Just real
phone.
quick. Just give me the phone.
No.
Give me the fucking phone.
Go away.
I smashed the phone.
What if there was something
I
in there?
smashed the. I smashed the phone. It's blown to bits. Donovan's mad. He's so mad right now.
Oh no, the phone's gone forever.
Donovan, express your anger, dude.
Ah!
We're gonna have to edit that.
Fuck.
Alright, so what are we talking about today?
Melee.
Oh god.
I'm playing a lot of Melee lately. I don't think I've made any
Evo
progress.
level. If you guys want to challenge him, hit him up at www.austiniscool.org.
That's not the website. It's
Oh, it's austiniscool.com.
There you go.
that's not it either. I was gonna say www.IonlyPlayCaptainFalcon.com.
Yeah, basically that's you now. Straight Captain Falcon, son.
I don't play gay Captain Falcon.
Weak Captain Falcon, remember?
No. Stupid Captain Falcon.
Yeah,
That's
that's
true.
true.
But
What was that? Wait, hold on. What was it? If you think something's stupid, don't say gay. Just say
Yeah.
stupid. It's like, what is it? If someone's weak, don't say faggot. Just say weak.
faggot.
No. That's wrong. No.
What the
No,
fuck?
just say faggot.
No, that's wrong. That
Yeah.
is wrong.
Dude, we can't
You
say
gotta
that
do the
word
P
actually
justice,
on
alright?
this.
There's
word
no
is-
justice for P.
That word is banned in this
Right.
podcast. You guys are just throwing it around. So
You also can't say blue, bleed. All those words are bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't play Smash Brothers. I suck at it.
good.
Fuck.
Yeah, me and Brad are just trying to smash, brother.
I played Super Smash. I played Super Smash Bros. Brawl so much one summer by myself that my Wii overheated and it burned my disc. So like my disc had no scratches, it was in perfect condition, but there was just a huge blotch of it that looked fucking weird.
I never really played Melee as like a kid because my cousins had it and I rarely, like they would visit us, we never really visited them. But I had Brawl and me and my brother used to like play the shit out of that. Like Brawl is the only like Smash Bros game that I have like a grasp on. 4 I have and I am shit at it. I can't play that game.
I am really good at Brawl, obviously, because I fucking destroyed the disc playing it, and I'm really good at Smash 4, but when I play Brawl, I only go back to play Snake. I don't play anyone else other than Snake. I was looking at my toes and I thought I had 4 toes for a second, and I kept counting them. I was like, where the fuck is the 5th one? But then I found it.
Pinky.
and then I found it.
I have the
stumbled
worst
upon it.
toes.
Okay,
Yeah,
Brad's...
you do have the worst toes.
Alright, so like, the 2 toes to the right
Fucking hot in here, dude.
of Brad's like big toe are the longest toes, and the rest of them are just all like the same height. I don't know what it is.
Back in Vietnam,
They fucking tortured you and stretched your toes up.
yeah,
Yeah.
they tried binding my feet, didn't work. It just kind of morphed.
Brad grabbed him by the face with his foot and threw him across the
room.
True story.
I've seen it happen.
Fun fact, I can pick a lot of
Fun
shit up
fark.
with my feet. It's a fact.
Her fark.
Fun fork. But yeah, I'm playing a lot of Melee because my buddy Donovan put on an SD card.
Buddy Donovan.
I'm right fucking here.
Put it on an SD card, and we're playing it emulated on the Wii. Because I
No,
know
pirate game is bad. We don't do that.
I'm not paying $60 for fucking melee, alright?
No, we don't pirate game. We bought it because we're both rich. All of us are rich and have lots of money. I can afford AC. I'm not sweating in this room.
Right.
I mean,
We're all slowly dying of heat exhaustion.
We're gonna see how many episodes we can jam out before we all just pass out.
Alright.
well, you gave away the surprise, but whatever. What else? Fucking saw Streetlight yesterday.
Streetlight Manifesto, shout out to them. They are absolutely fantastic. If you haven't heard of them, give them a good old listen. They're a ska band, but calling them a ska band does not really do them justice.
Exactly.
They are just absolutely fantastic, and we saw them along with Dan P, frontman of MU330. He was doing a solo acoustic act, which is absolutely fantastic. He's always entertaining, and Sycamore Smith, who is just as entertaining. And really nice guys. We met them before and after the show, and we got pictures, we got shit signed, and they are a bunch of hashtag cool guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was a fun time.
it was a grandiose time. I got kicked in the teeth.
Yeah, my ass was demolished multiple times.
Boy, was
Yeah.
my puss good stretched beyond belief.
Yeah, my knee is fucked.
Brad, can you tell us about Puss Goods?
Please.
Okay, so Miranda, a dear friend of ours, was having a going away party because she was going to work in Alaska for some reason. I don't know why, but
Because she had a job out there.
I don't know. I don't understand why people get jobs away from their fucking like living area. Like
It's a job.
like our friend Josh McHugh that always had to drive down to like
Oh,
Riverside or
Josh.
Montana.
Josh McHugh, if you're listening, I'm gonna fucking gouge your eyes out. You tried to make me listen to Streetlight when I first met you. I put my headphones on, you got all butthurt.
Yeah,
Right.
fun fact: Austin hates ska.
Scott's terrible, I don't like it.
That's where I'm
It's too
questioning
happy.
him now. But anyways, Miranda was having a going away party, and we all showed up to support her and her future, and we were drinking, and
Brad
My
had a bit
pronunciation-
too many put down the hatch.
yeah, and my pronunciation was off the hook.
I
I tried pronouncing.
Okay, so
What did I try to say?
you were throwing a water bottle at Donovan.
Oh, yeah, I
Because every
kept
time
on-
you threw a water bottle at him, he would say "guh." But you know,
No, but like, what happened was, Brad was recording shit for his Snapchat story. It was
Yeah.
just him throwing water bottles at Donovan. Because Donovan took a bunch of shots the moment he got there, and he died like in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
He just passed
It
out.
was so fucked.
And
Well, he had to catch up.
Brad had his Snapchat open, and he was recording something. And then he was
You want
like,
to play him? You want to play him the audio clip for him?
it
don't
might
know-
come out.
yeah, I don't know if it'll come out good.
Don't bother.
But
Well,
Brad was like on his Snapchat story. He was like, he meant to say, people always ask me, what does good pussy sound like? But he said, people always ask me, what is puss goose? And it's the funniest shit I've ever
Everyone who
heard.
was currently in the room just lost it at that point.
He said it so confidently, I believed it for a split second.
People's always ask me. He said people's too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
More than one people. People's always ask
No,
me,
I was
what
barely,
is puss goose?
I was
I
barely
never got
hanging
an
on that
answer.
night. You know?
Oh, you made yourself throw up that night.
Yeah,
Dude, I
yeah,
remember that.
did.
because I didn't want to feel like shit the next morning. So I was like, if I get it out now, I don't have to wake up and try to like.
Yeah, 'cause
traverse
I remember
through.
going outside and then Brad's like, I need to go do something. I'm like, oh, I'll go with you. And he walks over and he's like, record this. And he like shoved his hand down his throat. And he's like, and I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it was a
It
good
was
night.
good.
And then,
But,
and then Brad came back in, and Brad was like dead, laying on the sofa, just waiting to leave. And then Cesar comes over with shots. He's like, Brad, let's take some shots, man. Come on, let's take some shots, dude. And I was like, no, come on, no. He said, I don't want to. And he's like, come on, let's do it. Come on, let's go. And then I was like, he just made himself throw up outside. And then he gave me the shot. And he's like, for Brad. And I was like, all right, fair enough.
Alright, so
And I think we were the
I was cool the whole night, you know, like, you know, I don't really drink to get drunk, you know, because, I don't know, I don't like getting drunk, but, I was cool the whole night, and then Brad and another friend of ours was like, we want to try this thing called a pickleback, where you take a shot of whiskey
That's so
and you
fucking
chase it with a shot of pickle juice. And I absolutely despise pickles. I think they're disgusting. But I was like, fuck it, you know, I'm gonna try it. I ain't a bitch. And you know, like the next day, I woke up and like you know, people like will like recall what they had like ingested the night before, and that's what makes them throw up. And I was like, fuck, like every time I thought of the pickle juice, I had to go throw up. I absolutely had to. That pickle juice just ruined me. I was how long was it thrown up for? Like on and off for like 3 hours.
Yeah, it was a long time.
Yeah, the next day when I was at your house. I kept
Oh
throwing
yeah,
up.
I mentioned the
It was
pickle
so
bag.
sour.
I mentioned the pickle bag.
He just
story.
brought it up, and I
He
was
just
like,
dipped to the bathroom.
I was like, excuse me a second. I gotta go throw up.
What was
Something
that?
inside me.
I think ever since I came up here, I've seen you throw up the most out of everyone else.
Oh, I've only thrown up twice. Well, I was throwing up a lot because I was sick that one time.
No, I mean like because of drinking though.
I've only thrown up twice drinking recently.
But yeah, no.
Well, those that
You
night.
can-
and
you
then
can
those
hear the pain
The
in
other night
Cesar
where
when he
we were all
throws
just
up.
sitting down,
Yeah.
and you got up like at 3 a.m. and you walked over to the restroom.
That was the same night.
It was a different night.
That was the same night.
Was that the same night?
That was the same night.
That was the same night.
I
Yeah.
threw up that night, and then I was
Threw
throwing
up
up
in the morning after.
Oh, then
And the second time I threw up was the Code Blue. Yeah.
Fun fact:
We're not telling anyone about the Code Blue.
I've never thrown up from drinking.
Well, I only throw up.
Well,
Oh, it wasn't really the drinking that made me throw up. That made me throw up. It was the pickle juice. But that Code Blue, I make myself throw up.
Yeah, that Code Blue is fucked.
yeah, I basically made myself throw up because I could just feel it was coming. So I was like, I might as well just get it out of the way, and I did. Code Blue, it affects people different ways.
Yeah.
Our friend or associate Isaac Morales wants to try it. I don't know how it's gonna react with
He
him.
cannot hang.
Yeah, he can.
He can't.
He can't.
I don't
So-
want to deal with that.
Code Blue.
He sips like Hawaiian punch. He's just doing cartwheels and shit. He's like, and I'm like, fuck, man, like calm down,
Yeah.
dude.
But yeah, no, it affects us different ways. For me, it makes me shit black.
For me, like I'll drink it, and then like the next morning I'll wake up with like no hangover. I'll feel totally fine, but I'll like throw up once, and it'll be completely black.
I get a hangover like 2 days after. I'm just like, when I drank it at Brad's, I got a hangover like really bad just out of nowhere, and I was just like paralyzed, and I was like, fucking like I was throwing up, but it wasn't like throw up. It was just like all that saliva shit like right before you throw up.
Yeah, where like your mouth starts watering
Yeah.
and you get that taste in your mouth. Yeah.
And yeah, I just made myself go to sleep. I was like, Brad, I can't be awake. I need to sleep. And I woke up 2 hours later. I was just fine. I was like, alright.
This is the Bombcast.
Nah, I wouldn't say
That
it's
night
wrong,
sucked
guys.
because I woke up after that, and then me and Brad were like, what are we gonna do now? And then like we gonna play Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5, and we were playing that game. Like, yeah, we'll beat it tonight. And we got to the third area, and I was like, fuck this game, dude.
That game sucks. So
Yeah,
much
let's
dick.
stop talking about Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5, right, Donovan? Let's just not bring it up no more.
I
How does
was,
it affect
so,
you, Donovan? It puts you out?
Tony
No,
Hawk,
just like whenever it gets in my bloodstream, it just makes me feel like shit.
Tony Hawk molested Donovan. That's why he doesn't like talking about it.
Yeah, that's true.
he calls him Tony Cock.
God
He calls
damn.
him Hawk Daddy.
Hot daddy.
Fuck that. Dude, Tony Hawk needs to quit.
Tony Hawk
Tony
just needs
Hawk?
to retire. Just
Tony Hawk
remain
doesn't
a
feel
cool dad.
anything. Dude, every time I see Tony Hawk, he looks dead. It's like,
Well, I'd be dead too if your fucking
Dude,
children
he-
are milking you and
He
shit.
lived his
Oh,
life to
yeah.
the fullest at the age of like 30. Like, you know, there's no life left in him. It's all burnt out.
he's done the McTwist, the McDouble, the
That-
fucking
Indy 900.
McCafe.
McCafe.
The McCafe.
But yeah, no. Fuck his son too, Riley Hawk. He's terrible too.
Is
Fuck
he?
all the Hawks.
Yes.
Even the bird ones.
No, I have to thank Tony Hawk, because without Tony Hawk, there would be no Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. And it's the
My
best Tony Hawk
favorite
game.
Tony Hawk game.
The
Yep.
Tony Hawk games are cool, you know, or whatever. I'm not really into like skateboard games.
I
But those
stopped-
soundtracks
I stopped
are
at
fantastic.
I stopped at Underground 2. I was
I
like,
remember playing American Wasteland a lot, which I heard is like the weakest one.
I think
it's
Oh, definitely.
I think it
recent.
sucked because the punk songs they did were all covers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they have like the My Chemical Romance version of like Astro Zombies.
And then
And
who
like,
did
some band that's doing Suburban
Institutionalized?
Home, and I'm like,
Someone did Institutionalized. It was like Escape the Fate or some shit like that.
Oh, Escape the Fate.
Escape the Fate. If you're reading along, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Fucking losers.
Tony Hawk, if you're listening, stop
Give it-
molesting
give-
Donovan every week.
Tony Hawk,
Please.
if you're listening, Please sponsor us. We need money. All right.
After we were like, I hate Tony Hawk. I hate his son.
No, I just said he doesn't feel anything.
No, that's what Brad was saying.
Yeah, fuck the Hawks.
You did not do that, Tony. My pal. All right. Please sponsor us.
He's like, I'll sponsor everyone, but that Brad boy. Brad just like, no one saw what I just
I'm trying to
did or
get
whatever.
sponsored by Los Alazans and Dickies.
I'm trying to get sponsored by that.
I want to get sponsored by Red Bull.
That'd be sweet.
That would
wouldn't
not.
sleep.
Red Bull fucks me up, dude. If I drink,
Yeah, Red Bull fucks me up.
because like Monster Energy drinks don't really do anything for me. I drink them for the taste, and then like
What?
yeah, they don't do anything. I can drink.
Monsters are gross.
I can take a nap after this.
Yeah, no, like
But like Red Bull, if I drink a Red Bull, I start vibrating really fast. I feel like I'm gonna sink through the floor.
Monsters are like, I don't really like. They're too sweet for me, and I don't really feel anything from them. Austin really likes them, and I mean, I get them for you guys. So like, whenever I buy them, I buy them in a 4-pack, so I can just like have one for all 4 of us. And I don't know. I'm not really into them. I prefer Red Bull because it's an energy drink. You know, it does its job.
Monster, if you want to sponsor us, send me a lot of Mean Bean Java Monsters, please.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Those are good.
Those are fucking
Those
delicious.
are delicious.
They really are.
I didn't know anyone else who liked them
Have
until
you have you tried the Irish cream one?
No.
It's not that good.
I don't, because I tried the mocha one. I didn't like it. It was too chocolatey for me. So I was like, man, I like Mean Bean because it's like more vanilla-y.
Starbucks has a new double shot drink that has like chilies in it.
Really?
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like
That's
chili and
gross.
chocolate.
That's
I
really
want
weird.
to try it, but I don't want to spend money on it and not like it.
Well, you and chilies don't go well.
Oh, dude.
Like when
You want to tell stories about Alex?
Alex Parkinson,
Yes.
a dear friend of ours.
Nice guy. He
Yeah.
wears a Knight's hat.
He's the kind of kid. He's the
It's
kind
no
of
joke.
kid
He wears
that
a night
buys
helmet. A helmet.
Not an actual helmet.
No, it's an actual helmet.
It's a beanie, and it's got the
It comes down.
the mask, and it comes over his face.
What?
Go ahead and tell the stories. I'll show him a picture real quick.
Anyways, Alex Parkinson buys all like the foreign exports and imports and all that from like random ass Spanish countries, and he usually gets the hottest shit.
I've never
and,
seen him take it off.
What the fuck, dude?
I-
That
I-
guy's
What?
he's like a modern Dark Souls character or something.
You leave
No, he's
Alex
not.
alone.
Oh yeah, he's not.
He's a cutie.
Shit.
I don't. Why does he wear? I had a friend who had the Skyrim beanie.
Oh fuck that picture.
Where like you go and you pull it down and it goes over your eyes and shit. And I was
Yeah.
like, you're like,
No, but it was before it was the Symphonic Wind rally,
Oh god.
and he brought this thing called Devil's Blood, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I think it was double.
And
and
he
he had chips
chips,
and
too. He had
salsa.
chips,
So
yeah.
he's like, "Here, everybody try this." I didn't try it because fuck that shit. But of course,
See, it's like I have absolutely no problem with like doing shit like that because like it'll like it's just like short amount of pain and like maybe I'll regret it, but I mean I'll be fine.
but
You gotta be extreme.
this Devil's
True.
Blood had a toll on Caesar.
Oh dude.
It affected him the whole day. It literally, we all felt like shit before our performance. And then we went to my house before our second performance, and he was in the bathroom the whole time. And then when we dipped out,
No. It was when I got to your house. It was when I went to the bathroom.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
And then
I don't listen.
that was before our second performance. And then during Montahan and Daylight, we were just slug.
Montahan's our old brass band that we used to have,
Fuck
and
Montahan.
R.I.P.
and
Montahan.
Daylight's another band me and Brad are in now deceased.
But and then Alex would bring like Trinidad Scorpion chilies, and then
yeah,
at the end of the year, he'd bring a foot long Snickers.
yeah.
I'm just like,
He just buys all this like amazing shit online that like I don't know.
but you guys brought up restroom. A restroom. You said restroom in the story, so I want to bring up a restroom story. Well, I had this kid. His name's like Eric Andrade or something like that. Andrade. But whatever. I went to go to use the restroom, and he was in there, and then I was like, "Oh, what's up?" He was like, "Hey." And then our friend Christian Pacheco came in, and he went to go pee, but he went to go use one of the stalls, and Eric had this thing of going and jumping on people in middle school. I don't know why he did it, but my friend was peeing, And then he goes and he jumps on him and he makes that noise and he's like shaking him. And my friend Christian pissed all over himself, like on his shirt.
No.
And I was losing my shit. I was laughing so fucking hard. And I didn't even go to use the restroom. I just went to go walk around school because I didn't want to be in my class. And all three of us had the same class together, so we all went back to class. And me and my friend Eric were just laughing at him because he was just covered in his own piss. God. It was pretty funny.
Well, I wanted to add to the chili experiences that we had. Brad's brother-in-law had this like
Joshua McCool.
Joshua McCool, that's his real name, like it's on his birth certificate. McCool. He had, what was it? It's like ghost pepper powder.
Yeah, ghost chili powder.
Ghost chili powder. Yeah, it's like a powder. And he's like, here, eat this, and I ate the whole thing. And it burned like immediately, so I get up to go, like I'm in pain. I get up, I'm running to Brad's restroom, I'm in his room, and I start going to the restroom. And as soon as I get up, I'm moving at a fast pace, I cough, and then I cough this huge cloud of this powder, and it goes right in my nose and my eyes. So I basically maced myself. And I just start hosing myself down in Brad's restroom.
Holy shit, I just remembered something.
It's Ryu's birthday.
It's Ryu's birthday.
Yes, it is Ryu's birthday.
You Street Fighter?
Yeah.
Gotta get on that. Ryu, if you're listening, happy birthday.
You're reading.
I had a cousin, I think he's dead now. But,
Fuck.
he's not, you'll understand after the story, he's not very smart. Me and him were like 5. And, we were playing like spies or some shit when we were a little kid, and I had a ball, and I threw a ball in the house, and it rolled under his mom's bed, and he crawled under the bed, and he found pepper spray.
Oh no.
And then he's like, whoa, look what I found, and he sprayed it like just at a wall, and he's like, whoa, that's cool. And he dropped it, and he picked it back up, and then he's like, let's play spies, and then with this, and I'm like, I don't think we should be using that, we don't know what that is. And he's like, no, it'll be funny. He goes like that, he was holding it backwards, he sprayed himself in the face.
Fuck.
And he was just laying down the whole day with just like a blanket over his face, like not like a wet towel, just over his face, and it was the funniest fucking shit ever.
I have a pepper story.
Wait, let me tell you another story really quick. I think that was earlier that day too.
The one with your mom?
Yeah, a long time ago. Yeah.
Me and my cousin were hanging out outside, and this was like the year Spider-Man 1 came out because me and him were really obsessed with Spider-Man, and he was like, I'm Spider-Man, I'm gonna climb the wall. And I'm like, you're not Spider-Man, dude. And he's like, no, I'm Spider-Man, look. And he started climbing up all this shit, and he leaped onto the wall, he slapped against it, and he fell back, and he just fucked up his knee really bad. Like, he just like flipped straight off and landed straight on his knee, and he was bleeding from his knee. This kid, he's probably dead. Christian, if you're listening, I fucking hate you. You're a dick. Alright.
Yeah, I was like 6 years old, and my mom had pepper spray. And I was like, you know what? I've never like seen what pepper spray looks like or like smells like or like anything like that, what it sounds like. So I was like, I'm gonna take this pepper spray and I'm just gonna spray it right against the wall. I'm just gonna, see what happens. And then I sprayed it, and everyone in the fucking house was affected by it. From like one drop of pepper spray that hit the wall. Like, I don't know, like the fumes or something just kind of got to everyone's sinuses, and everyone in my house died, and now my family's dead, and I gotta live with the burden that killed my family.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Damn. You learn to move on.
That shit's legit, dude.
But, want to talk about, like, shit we grew up with, like the games we grew up playing and shit? Just, like,
I grew up playing a lot of Tekken.
Yeah, same here.
I played a lot of Marvel vs. Capcom 1.
Oh, like, I grew up playing a lot of fighting games. Like, I mean, that was all we really had. Like, I played, like, a shit ton of Tekken. Like, Tekken 3 I played a lot. 4. When 5 came out, I played the shit out of that. And then I had, I think 1 and 2 were on, like, they were, like, added onto 5. So that's how I played 1 through 5. 6 I played a little bit of. And 7 isn't even out in America yet.
I don't know what I grew up. I played modern games. Like,
Brad isn't really a retro gamer.
Fuck, I'm trying to think what I played. I played a shit ton of like GTA and like Call of Duty, and then a fuck ton of sports games. like
I
NBA.
cannot play sports games.
Were you a moto man?
No, I hated racing games.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is trying to come in, dude?
You about to beat their ass.
But yeah, no. Need for Speed sucks. Midnight
Need for
Club.
Speed is boring. Racing games are boring, except for Mario Kart.
What the fuck is going on? But anyways,
Stop it! Get the fuck out of here!
alrighty. Anyways, yeah. Midnight Club 3 was cool. That's the only one I played. And, yeah, that's
Sorry about
it.
that. It was my dead family trying to get back into my head. Anyways,
I played a lot of like Marvel vs. Capcom 1. I played a lot of like Pokemon games. I mostly just beat the same ones. Like I replayed Fire Red a bunch of times. I replayed Sapphire a lot. I only beat Ruby once because someone let me borrow Ruby.
yeah, I never really liked Ruby.
I don't like Team Magma.
I
Team
didn't
Magma's
like
boring.
it.
I beat Emerald a lot. I beat Fire Red more than I beat Emerald though. And all the
Fire Red's a Pokemon game that I played more than anything else.
Yeah.
Honestly, I still have the same cartridge that I had when I was 6 years old.
I beat all the Pokemon like DS games and shit because those were fucking awesome. I think Platinum is like in my top 3 Pokemon games.
Yeah, Platinum's fun.
Well, what's your favorite like Game Boy Pokemon?
Like Game Boy Advance.
Well,
Fire Red.
advanced to like just like Game Boy.
Yeah, Fire Red.
DS favorite.
I really like Black and White too.
I don't like I
Yeah,
I
the
didn't like, I
characters-
really liked Black and White, but like Soul Silver I honestly believe is better.
I had because I did the shit where if you had Black and White, you can do like this memory key thing,
Uh-huh.
and in Black and White too, if you do the memory key thing, you can get flashbacks of whatever it is. So like, let's say you named yourself like fucking I don't know like Goku in
Okay.
Black and White. If I do the key thing with your copy of Black and White, when you meet specific trainers, they'll be like, "Oh, I remember someone like you," and a flashback will play, and it'll be of your character from your game. And it'll just and it'll be like, "Hey Goku, how's it going?" And it'll just be your trainer, and you'll be like, "I remember when a trainer who reminded me of you a long time ago battled me, like the gym leaders and shit."
Dang.
Yeah, it was just there was just all kinds of shit like that in Black and White too that were just really fucking cool. And
Yeah,
the
I don't know,
characters
like,
were good, the story was good. Like I was just like, holy
Like
fuck.
Black and White like 1 and 2. Yeah, I didn't really care for them. Like I played both of them, I beat them, but I didn't really care for them. But like when I played Soul Silver, like I was like, fuck, dude, like it was so rad.
I just have to say Black and White too because like there was just so much shit to do. Even when you beat the story, there's more after story than there is like main story, and I thought that was cool.
Well, I don't know. I
Like,
just
they
I
just-
really like the way like Soul Silver looks and everything. And,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. It's like
It was like the first game in a long time that let the Pokemon
yeah,
walk behind you.
yeah. I thought that
So
was
that was
awesome
cool.
too.
No, but like my thing with Black and White 2 is like just all like they gave you that was like the first Pokemon game where they really gave you like a lot of like extra options and
Yeah.
shit. So it was just like pretty overwhelming, but like it was like cool. Like
Yeah.
they pulled it off really well. That and I think Hugh the rival in that game is one of the coolest fucking trainers ever.
What is your favorite Pokemon game that's not like just like a traditional Pokemon?
Like not canon, like not.
Yeah, well, no, like Pokemon Ranger and like Stadium and stuff like that.
Coliseum.
I never really played any of those because those were all on console.
Oh,
I had
yeah.
Game Boy, and I didn't play Rangers or anything because I was so caught up in like the actual
Yeah.
like Pokemon games I never played them. But if I had to choose, I would say Mystery Dungeon,
I like
Mystery Dungeon's cool.
Rescue Team Blue, or something of Darkness. Darkness was cool. I forget the full title of it, but I played that one a lot.
Gale of
That game made
Darkness.
me, yeah,
Yeah.
that one made me sad.
I played I really like Stadium. Like Stadium was awesome. I used to play that with my cousins a lot. So that's why I really like that one. But I really like Pokemon Ranger. Like I know a lot of people don't like it, but I think that was like the first video game I ever bought, like on my own, like with my own money. And I bought the strategy guide for it too because I was like way into it for some reason. And yeah, I don't know. I really like that game. And a lot of people just don't like it. They don't like the Pokemon Ranger series. I haven't played the second one, but the first one I really enjoy. So
Yeah, pretty cool.
Nice.
all right. So we're halfway in.
We're we are halfway in. All right.
I guess.
Kind of felt like we were more than halfway in. Now I'm just like, low on fuel now, man. I just wanna,
Tell me about it.
I'm like, I can just.
It's this fucking heat. We have a fan in here, but the fan is like
It's really
really
loud.
loud,
Fucking
so
loud.
you'd hear it like over our voices. So we had to turn it off.
And I mean, we could just like, talk louder, but I don't want to scream at an inanimate object for another 30 minutes.
Yeah, fuck that.
True.
Actually,
I don't even know if the AC is on.
Yeah, I think it is.
I think it's because we're all in here too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have like a large room. I have a standard room for like one person, and there's 4 of us in here.
yeah.
It's just kind of
The body heat is too
real.
real.
It's thick and musty in here.
If anyone wants to game share with my buddy Brad, so we can play Overwatch,
Please.
please. We're desperate. We need
No.
Overwatch.
Shout out to Cameron Zini.
Cameron Zini, if you're listening, you're a piece of shit.
So is
Right.
your brother.
And a cuck.
I hope whoever dates you next also leaves you for their ex-boyfriend.
Well.
Hey.
I'm burning bridges, boys. I'm burning them,
No one's crossing them, so what are they there for?
right?
You're right.
I don't know how to follow that up.
So, Brad, how's your sex life?
Right, you have something like right under your eye, on your eyelid. Yeah, I do that.
Their tears.
It looks like it looked like a potato chip crumb. I was like, what is that?
Yeah. You know.
Tears.
Like
Put all these
potato
tears
chip.
in my eyes.
Fuck. What recently happened?
Hiroshima.
That was a good minute ago. I don't know, man.
Hiroshima happened about.
My sense of time, like the way I see time,
You see
I just
time?
can't see time.
the way I
Perceive time.
perceive time, I can't do it. Like when people are like, oh yeah, the 1800s. I'm like, oh, that wasn't too long ago. But then I'm like, oh wait, that was a pretty good while ago. Like I just cannot. keep
I mean,
track of
this is
time
like
very well.
200 years ago. That's not that long.
Yeah.
I
Sometimes,
exactly
like,
like when people say it, I feel like it was a long time ago, but then it's not that long.
It's not that long.
But then when I
yeah.
think about it, I'm like, that is pretty long, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, for human life,
yeah, no, it's like, cause part of my job, like at work, is to like sweep the entire store for an hour. So when I'm doing that, all I do is fucking think, and I was like, our like lifespan is so fucking like short compared to like the lifespan of like a star maybe,
Yeah.
or, like the lifespan of like Earth. I'm like, we are so insignificant on this Earth. I'm like, I want to die.
Yeah, dude. Our lives mean nothing.
Our lives mean nothing.
Yeah, I don't know why everyone's up in arms about our lives.
Yeah, it was like
Oh,
cherish your life. I'm like, I do, but I mean, I'm not too stressed about dying at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I die and people get my stuff, so I mean,
True.
I mean, what are they waiting for?
I'll live on through memory forever.
Actually, there's this thing I was looking into. It's like a group of people. I don't know what their company's called, but if you know who they are, they're fucking cool.
True.
I don't know, but they have this thing where like after you die, they you can like sign this waiver so that they like preserve your tattoos. Like
Really?
like it'll feel like leather, and they put it in a frame. Like they just like cut it off your skin, and they like treat it with like some kind of like bullshit, whatever, and they put it in a frame so you can give to like your family members after you die. And I think that's really cool.
Wow, that is really cool.
I think that's
actually.
weird as fuck.
Yeah, it's weird because
Here,
it's
have a
literally your
piece of my
skin.
fucking
Yeah.
skin.
But I mean, it's not just skin; it's like artwork.
Then I'll just get a tattoo of my face, just so I can preserve that.
What are you, Steve-O?
Shit.
No, I'm gonna be in like my whole back. It's
Dude,
probably
you should just get like.
Wait, Steve has a tattoo of himself?
yeah.
What the fuck?
Look up-
I
look
know.
up Steve-O's back
yeah, dude.
You should get like imagine like a projector of so there's a projection of your face, right? It's like a 1/4 centimeter larger than your face. Imagine getting that tattooed like on your face, just your face a little bit larger. You know what I mean? That'd look fucking weird.
I think the only thing I would like if I were to do face tattoos.
This motherfucker really does have.
I told you,
himself
dude.
on his
I
back.
would,
Yeah,
oh,
dude.
I would over exaggerate like the lines in my nose and like my eyes, so it makes it
I'm
look
not.
like
I'm not
like
too
a
big
comic
on
book
face
character.
tattoos. Yeah,
But-
dude, I rock.
I want to get like a little, like just like a dot on my face of like a tattoo just to say I have a face tattoo. I'm not too crazy about face tattoos.
Yeah, I don't really dig face tattoos.
I'm iffy on neck tattoos. I can't have them at work, but I don't know. Like if I get to that point to where I'm out of space, then I'll just get a tattoo on my neck.
I'm out of space. Just do Travis Barker and burn them off so you can start over again.
Oh yeah, but yeah. I just started
Travis, I
a.
love your new record. I don't care.
I just started a my tattoo journey. I have 3, and
I have none.
Donovan has 3.
Well, yeah, 3.
Well, I'd say
two
technically 2, yeah.
Yeah.
He has in Japanese. He has
Perseverance.
no,
is
it's
strength.
Lord Weeaboo,
Alright, yeah.
tattooed on his
Lord
wrist.
Weeaboo.
and then me and him both have black flag tattoos.
Yeah.
Henry Rollins, if you're listening, you have better things to do.
Damn right, dude.
Keith Morris, if you're listening, you're awesome, dude. Keith Morris's new band is fantastic. Off is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Off is rad. I don't care what anyone says.
I want to see Flag.
I would like to see Flags.
That'd be cool.
It's like what?
The Keith. The
2/4
Dukowski.
of Descendants
Yeah, it's
with OG
Billy
Black-
Boy, Egerton, Des Cadena,
Dukowski.
Dukowski, Keith, and did I say Bill? Yeah, I said Billy
You said
Boy.
Bill.
It's 5 of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Flag's awesome. I would like for them to do like a tour with Henry, but Henry Rollins has no interest in music anymore. Do you hear about that?
Same.
You're a quitter, Donovan.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
Remember what Dan P said?
Yeah,
You play an instrument, keep
do
on.
it for the P.
No.
Alright. I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life. Yeah, I guess I saw an interview with Henry Rollins because he recently did another film, which I have to watch. I don't know the name of it. And they're interviewing
He
him.
never died?
No. It's some newer film he did. He Never Died is pretty good though.
Yeah, like
For what it is, it's alright. But you know, like the dude interviewing him was like a Black Flag fan. So he was like, I'm supposed to talk to you about your movie, but you know, I want to talk to you about Black Flag, blah blah. And I was like, I get that. He was like, do you have any like any plans for any new musical endeavors? He was like, I'm burnt out. I have no new material, and I don't want to go on stage and play like the same old songs like over and over again. You know, it's not my style. And I was like, you know what?
I can
I'm
respect
cool with
that.
it. I can respect that. His spoken word is awesome. If you want to hear a big scary man
Doesn't
yell
Henry
at a group-
Rollins hate slam poetry?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
him and it's Zine's all about from X. It's all about slam poetry, and then like whenever they do tour, it's just Henry Rollins just railing Zine because of
Yep.
how stupid that shit is. I was like,
I like his spoken word a lot. It's just him like screaming at an audience. Well, not really screaming.
well, the thing is, Henry Rollins knows his shit.
Yeah, he's
Same
a
thing
smart
with Greg
guy. He's a
Graffin.
smart guy. Greg Graffin's awesome.
It's just like if you read his book about was it something I don't know,
I
but
wanna
it's
get
basically
into it.
his life story, and like he wrote it when he became the professor of evolution or
Uh-huh.
theology at UCLA,
UCLA.
and I was just like, holy fuck, this
He's a
is.
fucking smart dude.
Well, if you listen to all Bad Religion lyrics, it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got who else is really intelligent?
Milo.
Yeah,
Milo's-
fucking scientist.
Milo.
Yeah.
Milo the man.
Um,
What does he do? He's a
isn't he a-
botanical
yeah,
scientist.
yeah.
Like that. He does shit with plants. He's a plant man.
Have they ever a song about plants?
It's called "Planting My Fist Up Your Ass."
Alright.
Actually, today is Thursday the 21st.
Yep.
Thursday the 21st. The Descendants released a stream of their album. I listened to it. Mia, go away. It's my dead sister. She's talking to me from the walls of the house. My family's dead. It's a grim reminder. Fuck it.
You're talking about
the Descendants stream.
hypercapnic.
Yeah, there's a stream today. You know, they were streaming it, and you know, I was a little like, I don't want to say like cautious, but like I wasn't too excited going into it because they released 2 songs before. They released "Victim of Me," which is really good. I really enjoyed it, and then they released another song, "Without Love," which is turns out to be one of the weaker tracks on it. And like after hearing like that second song, I was like, yeah, you know, I'm still gonna enjoy the album, you know, because it stands for the Descendants. But you know, I was like the second song, I'm like, all right, you know, whatever. I'm not that big on it, but that album is pretty fucking good. If you haven't heard the Descendants, go look them up. They are, you know, they kind of paved the road for punk rock today. I would say they're kind of like the, they kind of kicked off the whole like pop punk thing. I kind of think, you know, like people say the Ramones, but I mean, the Descendants were really the ones that kind of started a whole like writing love songs, but still having like an aggressive overtone with them, which is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, no, and then what? Any more releases coming out?
The Mass Intruder new release.
Love and Other Crimes.
I really enjoy it.
I haven't heard it yet.
It's good.
It's good.
It sounds like Mass Intruder. If you like Mass Intruder, you're probably gonna like this new album. It's the same as their old stuff. It's just a little more riff heavy, which I mean, I don't really see anything wrong with that.
I haven't listened to MI either. Well, I listened to it on the way down yesterday.
MI's okay. Their first album's really good. Their second album's like whatever. Like there's still good songs on that, but it's
well, with their first album, I jam it all the way to Breaking, and then I skip to Stick 'Em Up, and that's it.
Yep. Yeah, it's the same thing with MI. You know, like you'll find songs that you really enjoy, and the other ones are just kind of whatever. But their new album is only 6 songs, so I don't know if you can call it an album. But yeah, it's pretty good. Take What I Want's whatever. I'm not really big on that one. It's kind of slow. But First Star Tonight, that song's really good.
That's a really good song.
Really good song. Incredible vocal harmonies. Great guitar leads, honestly.
Yeah.
Like their singer guitarist Blue, that dude can shred. And like
is it Blue that does the lead?
Yes, he plays lead.
See, I told you.
So I always thought it was great.
No, Blue's their lead man, and he has his solos, dude.
Oh man,
they're fucking like his tone's beautiful, and that man can fucking play. Blue, if you're listening, thanks.
Blue, if you're listening, you're gonna find out who you really are, dude.
I know who they are.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
I found out, but I won't tell no one. Got your back, baby.
Angel Dust had a release in May.
I liked the Angel Dust release. The one song they released for it was kind of weird. Yeah, I didn't like the way the vocals sounded on it. I was like, what is this? And I listened to it. And I was like, it's good. It's good. It's Angel Dust. Whatever.
Yeah.
Look at me like that. That song's good.
What? Oh, Headstone?
Yeah, Headstone's good.
It's pretty good. It's a lot of it. It's like again, like you said with Massachusetts, a lot of riff heavy.
Yeah, it's like the thing about like new releases with bands. It's just like especially like recently, like the Angel Dust album. It sounds like Angel Dust. You know, like they have a sound and it sounds like it. So that's why like it sounds good. Like I'm not saying like their albums sound the same because there's new material on it, but like they have like a sound, and. That's why it's good.
It's a very poppy hardcore punk thing.
Exactly, yeah. Mass Intruder has their own sound, and, like, they haven't changed anything, but they just kind of added more riffs, which, I mean, that's totally fine. The new Descendants album, it just sounds like Descendants. Like, that's all I can really say about it. It's not really stellar, it's not the next Milo Goes to College, but, I mean, there's never going to be another Milo Goes to College. That album's fantastic. But yeah, no, it's a Descendants album. Take it for what it is.
My problem with bands doing new shit is like Turnstile. They had it. They start off as a hardcore. Thing, and then they're like, oh, we're gonna do this, poppy thing.
Non-stop feeling.
It's just like, about it's whatever. And then that's where their fan base just wants the shit.
Yeah, I mean, like they changed their sound, and I was like, it didn't sound like their traditional like hardcore style, but I was like, it's still like a good album, but like it's off-putting, being like, because I like hardcore. I really like Gorilla Biscuits and like Minor Threat and stuff like that. And their old Turnstile stuff, it's just like hardcore, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then Non-Stop Feeling came out, I was like, okay, this is different. It's not really hardcore. And then just like, I don't know what Turnstile is doing anymore.
Who really knows?
Because of Austin, I've been jamming Title Fight lately.
I can't get into Title Fight.
There's no okay.
The last
thing
thing
you
you forget.
forget. Okay, because I from the moment I told him about Title Fight, I was like, listen to The Last Thing You Forget. It's their best album.
Okay.
And he was listening to every other album except for that one, and I'm like, dude, like, what the fuck? And then he finally listened to it, and he loves it, and I'm like, finally.
Title Fight. I don't know. It's not for me. You know. It's just not for me.
No, because The Last Thing You Forget is like completely different from anything they put out.
I'll listen to it, but it's Title Fight is just not something for
It's
me.
the second half of
Like
the album.
I understand why people like stuff like that, you know, but it's not my dig, you know.
I get you.
Yeah,
the only albums that I was excited for that release were both shit.
What albums?
What albums?
The new Real Friends album and the new Modern Baseball album.
Oh,
Same.
fuck
That's
that.
exactly. That's
and I was
exactly
just
how
like, I was like, fuck, dude, because everyone was like, because last year a lot of bands released fucking albums. I think the Story So Far self-titled came out last year.
Yeah.
I'm so over Story So Far.
I've never been into it.
Knuckle Puck released and The Wonder Years released, and those albums are good.
You know,
Neck Deep released, and I was like, I haven't even listened to it. It's like I listened to like the singles they released. So I'm like, this is shit. And yeah, and then like I was excited for Real Friends, and I'm like, oh cool, but it's just like, it's like the same shit, but like more cliche, and I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, when
tired
like
of
pop
it.
punk kind of like exploded around like 2011 to 2013, you know, like a lot of people were into it, and I was like listening to like all these new releases, and you know, it was cool at the time. You know, I was into it. You know, like the Wonder Years are good. I think the Wonder Years are probably the best band out of that whole like pop punk, like this whole like pop punk
I
revival
respect Dan Campbell. That's it.
thing. Yeah, like what is it? The Upsides. That's a good album. I can jam that. You know, but I have to be in the mood for it.
Yeah, no,
honestly.
If you don't listen to the genre anymore, you have to be.
Real
in the mood to
Friends,
listen to it.
they're fast. Like when they have like their fast songs, they're okay. Story So Far, they're was it Under Soil and Dirt and What You Can't See? They're okay.
I
don't like.
I fuck with While You Were Sleeping, EP by them. The first thing they released, it's so fucking good.
Yeah,
It's so good.
yeah, like that, like their early stuff is like good, but then like I don't know what happened. Like it just hell went to shit.
He went from because like I feel like he went from like We Can Fix This to I Hate Women.
Yeah,
That's just what he kind of turned into.
Yeah.
Just
But, I
more
mean,
and more.
the thing about Story So Far is like I don't care for them at all, really. You know, I don't follow them at all in the slightest. But like, if I have a friend that's like into pop punk and they want to jam Story So Far in the car, I won't complain. You know, just as long as it's not their Weight in Vain cover. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so bad.
I don't wanna.
I'm like, okay.
So bad, dude. Parker Cannon, if you're listening, get your head out of your ass, dude.
Please.
What other new releases are there?
Bad Bad Not Good 4.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Bad
yeah.
Bad Not Good.
You know, I like their more like
Improvisation.
Improv.
yeah, they're more improv albums,
Yeah.
like 1 and 2.
1 and
But-
2 are so
fucking
fucking
good.
good.
But like 3 and 4, you know, they're like I said, finding their sound, and once they establish it, they're allowed to explore more into that sound.
Yeah, and tweak
Which
it.
they just added Leland Woody, who plays guitar and sax, on their albums now, which is really dope.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
But other than that, I had no problems with it, except for the opening track. I was very confused on that. But other than that, Confessions Part 2 is my favorite.
Definitely.
But I can't think of his name right now. The saxophone player that does fuck, what is it?
I don't
Call
know.
and repeat with a call and response, right?
Yeah.
With Leland Woody, but I can't think of
I
it.
don't know the dude's name.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think. I know White Lung released a new album. They're pretty good. They're like Canadian hardcore.
Yeah.
They're good. Nails released a new shit. You guys don't know Nails. You don't listen to Nails. They're power violence.
Yeah.
They're whatever. I could care less.
I feel like there's another new release that I'm like missing right now.
I'm trying to think.
I keep wanting to say Mutiny and Muscle Beach, but that's not new. When did Mutiny come out? Was it 2015?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I hit the.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, son.
That's all right.
But yeah, I've been listening to Nightbirds a lot recently. You know, because when Mutiny and Muscle Beach was like announced being released on Fat Records, I was like, you know, I'm gonna check this band out because like any band that Fat Records signs turns out to be pretty fucking stellar.
Yeah.
So you know, Fat Wreck's the way to go. And Nightbirds, like, I was like, fuck yeah, dude, this shit's awesome. You know, Mutiny and Muscle Beach is a good song. And then, you know, like, that was the only album I knew from them at the time. And very recently, I was listening, like, this was maybe, like, a few months ago. I started listening to Born to Die in Suburbia. That's a fantastic album. If you're into, like, they're like hardcore punk with, like, some kind of, like, surf influence on them. If, like, that kind of sounds like what you're into, I would highly recommend listening to Nightbirds. They're kind of like Off. I'd compare them to Off.
Yeah.
But just like a little bit more surfy, you know. Listen to the song Maimed for the Masses, Born to Die in Suburbia. Yeah, those two are like my favorites off that album. So what have you been jamming a lot recently, Bradley?
The Title Fight album.
It's good.
That new California album. I don't care. I'm diehard Blink.
Mark Hoppus, if you're listening, how you doing, baby?
Mark Hoppus, if you're listening,
Let me
stop.
see. A lot of new wave.
There's nothing wrong with Mark Hoppus. There's nothing wrong with that man.
A lot of new wave, like
A lot of new wave?
XTC. And,
Yeah.
they're good. This band I found. One of the dudes from
Where'd you find
Creatures. The Creatures. Yeah, Spencer Lovell from Creatures. He has a 50s garage hardcore punk band
Holy shit.
called The Ghoulies,
Oh shit.
and it's some rad shit. He plays bass on it. I don't know, bass lines or whatever.
Yeah.
There's simple punk bass lines.
Okay.
But I was just like, this guy
Yeah.
who plays video games also shreds in a fucking insane band, and they're like, they all do the whole dress up thing where they all dress up like fucking waiters and shit.
Oh, nice.
And they of course the singer's got a pompadour, but Spencer's balding. He's got the widow's peak going on.
I've always kind of liked that kind of like style with bands, the whole like 50s kind of like horror vibe with bands.
Yeah.
You know, like the Lillingtons had that going for a while, like kind of like the Misfits had that.
Yeah.
Who else kind of has that? Have you heard of Teen Idols?
Yes.
Yeah, they're whatever. You know, I'm not that into them, but they have that whole like vibe about them. I've always really liked that. I always thought that was a cool.
Yeah, like some of the
the
names
whole
are
like
like
50s thing. You know.
some of the names is like She Devil, Supercharged 12 Gauge Grenade Gun,
Yeah.
Crowd Surfer, Vagabond, Backdoor Man.
Sugar
Sugar House
Did they have a
Speakeasy.
song about ray guns and Mars attacking? Because that's like
They have
It's
Roswell
on
a Go Go. That's their newest
There you
album.
go.
yep.
Sex and Rock and Roll. Elvis Christ. I wish I was Wanda Jackson.
I'm all about that GCF.
Good clean fun.
Good, clean fun. Take the drugs out of sex and drugs and rock and roll. Know what I'm saying?
Austin, what have you been
What have you
jamming?
been jamming recently, dude?
I can check my Spotify because I listen to so much shit.
Yeah.
Suicide Boys too.
Well, I saw Joyce Manor play at the last date they had over here, so ever since then I've been listening like 8 times more.
Joyce Manage Rap. Joyce
Yeah.
Barry, if you're listening,
Give me a
I
heart
hope
tattoo.
you got that heart tattoo.
Yeah.
Sure.
I have Destiny's Child on here, but you know,
Say my name.
Austin, been jamming that Destiny's Child.
yeah, I've been jamming that Destiny's Child.
Hell yeah, dude.
The newest Weezer.
Oh, the
Oh,
new
it's
Weezer's
fucking
good.
I haven't heard it.
Oh yeah, that's a new release.
Yeah,
Weezer, too.
yeah. The new Weezer album.
Little Yachty. Been listening to Little Yachty.
Oh
yeah.
fuck yeah, Lil Boat. He just
Lil
put
Boat.
out. He just put out
I want to talk about the new Weezer album.
an
briefly.
Apple.
Wait.
An Apple exclusive. Summer Songs 2.
I still listen to Knuckle Puck like all the fucking time because they're my favorite band. But I've been listening to a lot of Microwave. Microwave isn't that big, but they're going to get really big. They're really fucking good. So guys, check out Microwave. That is Microwave.
Like the one in your
At
house.
Microwave.
Like the one in your house. Put it in your stereo. Put it in your headphones.
But yeah, that's what I've been listening to.
Yeah, the new Weezer album. It sounds like Weezer.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
Because
Exactly.
the recent releases.
I feel like
have
the
not been good.
recent albums are just like YouTube groups.
Yeah, they're like
Seriously.
it's
I like the Red album. I know a lot of people don't like the Red album, but I like the Red
the
album.
Red album's whatever. because like the Blue album is fucking great.
Yep.
Pinkerton's really good, you know, and like there's hits off that album, you know, because like the Blue album's like fantastic. It's a great album, and I feel like for like after those two albums, they were just trying to like chase a hit, you know.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to get that big hit again. Like Beverly Hills is a terrible song. If you like the song Beverly Hills, you need to rethink your life because that song is not good. And I feel like they just kind of like went away from like trying to like do that, and they just made like an album again, you know.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's why the White Album came out to be as good as it is, because it's just Weezer, you know, just writing songs for themselves now. And then I'm like being like, oh, we gotta write another fucking Say It Ain't So. We have to write another this, you know. It's like they're just doing it for them now. Yeah. What have you been jamming, Donovan?
Recently, a lot of Aquabats.
Nice.
Listen to the Aquabats a lot more.
What album?
The only album.
The Fury of the Aquabats.
The only album.
The only good album.
Well, I mean, they still have good songs, but you gotta pick, you know, certain songs off every
Exactly.
album
I've
because
only listened to High Five Soup. So
That's where you're wrong.
that's where you're fucking.
Exactly.
Well, you don't like ska though,
Oh, that's
But-
true.
so that makes sense.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, like,
Fury Aquabats,
It's a
that's
killer album.
Travis at his best.
I'm probably not gonna bother. But alright.
It's so
Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
have to.
'cause,
Don't
like,
worry about it.
fight
you know,
song.
The Aquabats are the Aquabats, you know. They're fucking, you know, like they dress up and shit. Like, look at them.
Yeah.
I have a poster in my room. Look at
I
them.
don't. I
They're a bunch of, like, weird
I don't
dudes.
really like the song "Just Can't Lose." So.
That song
That's
is
a
awesome.
good song.
Yeah.
That bass line is awesome on it, honestly. But yeah, like every album, like, you know, they have all kinds of weird shit, but they still have like good songs. Like my favorite song, like one of my favorite songs they've ever done is "The Wild Sea" off of Myth and Legends
Yeah.
of the Aquabats.
Dude,
That song is
I
fantastic.
fell asleep on my arm. There's some shit right
Yeah,
there.
exactly. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like that song's fucking like it's
Shark Fighter?
ridiculous.
Shark Fighter, if you're listening, give us a sponsor.
Oh, dude, shout out to the Shark Fighter,
Oh,
keeping it
yeah.
safe.
Shark Fighter.
The Shark Fighter,
He fights sharks.
He fights sharks.
He fights them in the water
because that's where they are.
All right,
Brad's missing out, man. Brad doesn't know about the Shark Fighter.
too real.
I know about the Fark Fig Shitter and
Fart picture. We gotta keep PG for the ladies. The ladies like a family, man, not the swinging man. True. Little black flag humor for you, one black flag listener. That's me and Donovan.
we got ladies. We're desperate. Anyways,
Fuck.
yeah, Aquabats are cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I guess our friend Josh, who Austin's gonna kill next time he sees, he's gonna stab him in the neck. He saw them at Warped Tour 2013, and you know, I didn't go because I don't give a shit about Warped Tour. I guess after the Aquabats played, they were like, "All right, we're gonna be driving this giant shoe, throwing tortillas at people. You know, come catch us." And they're literally driving like a giant Vans shoe, and they're just throwing tortillas at people. And I was like, "That's the best thing I've heard all day."
What was it?
So cool. Yeah.
What happened? Warped Tour 2011. Voodoo Locals were giving people tacos in the front row. I was like, I didn't get to see them. I was busy watching Face to Face.
Oh, Face to Face is fantastic.
Oh.
They're from Victorville.
Yes, they are.
Victorville,
Don't Turn
California.
Away is my favorite album by them. It's so strong.
Yeah, Face to Face is a they're like skate punk, yeah.
Yeah, they're Victorville locals.
Yeah, Victorville local.
If you're listening.
Victorville, Mr. Victorville, if you're listening, thank you for housing me.
Yeah, they played at Trinity Theater, Karma. Same, Hatebreeds played at Karma.
Yeah, we actually saw Face to Face back in October. It was a secret show. They were a special guest.
Oh yeah.
They were like,
Yeah.
I was a little bummed because they cut Lagwagon set short. But you know, it's cool to see Face to Face. You know, they're like, oh, we got a special guest, and it was like Face to Face. I was like, fuck
Which
yeah,
then they
dude.
announced that they're back on Fat and they released
Yep.
They
Protection.
released a
I
new
haven't
album.
checked Protection out.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Yeah, it's very bass riff heavy.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Because of
dude.
what's his name? Chris Shiflett or is it Scott?
Shifty.
I think it's Chris.
Now I'm confused.
Yeah, because
One of them is in like Foo Fighters. One of them is in Face to Face. I don't fucking know.
But yeah, no, it just fucking tears
This
shit
dude
up.
rips it on bass. We were front row when we saw them, and we were right in front of Shifty, and that dude can
He's
fucking play.
killing it, dude.
That dude can play bass like no other. When they played Disconnected, that shit was fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh man, that was so rad.
That was a good show.
Yeah, and then who was on after them? Was it Straight to
No
NoFX?
Straight to
Yeah.
NoFX, yeah.
And NoFX is cool.
Fuck Strung Out.
They're fuck.
Oh yeah, fuck Strung
Except
Out.
for Chris Aiken and Jordan Burns.
Chris Aiken, you're a hardworking bass man.
Oh yeah.
You're a cool guy. The rest of you guys can fuck off. Fuck you, Bluebeard. If you're listening, check out my band's demo.
Shit.
Austin, you want to close on anything?
I completely spaced out because you guys are talking about bands I don't know, so I just took a band off.
Bands that you should know.
Like bands people should check out. Because there's like I said, there's Microwave. I really like Microwave.
Yeah, we'll just end it with that. Like, okay, just name like one or two bands that people should check out. Like just like underrated bands that no one really knows.
Microwave and Tiny Moving Parts.
I agree with Tiny Moving Parts. Aquabats as well. Not a lot of people know Aquabats, and they make pretty good ska. So.
Shit.
Also, Sorority Noise.
Sorority Noise is okay. I feel like a lot of people kind of know that.
Like
Like more recently, people are kind of getting into them.
Yeah, because they just released an
Oh,
album.
Spray Nerd as well. Spray Nerd's really good if you like emo stuff.
Donovan loves Front Porch Step.
I do.
Listen here, front porch step man. Get off my front porch.
Yeah.
How about you step off my
Jake
front porch?
Mickelfresh, if you're listening, you're a child molester, but you make good music.
Stop asking my little
Um,
cousins for nudes.
Like the
I'll
first
kick your ass.
underground artist that really came to mind is check out Slime Girls.
Oh,
Yeah,
Slime
Slime
Girls.
Girls.
Check out Slime Girls.
Slime Girls is chiptune-y.
If you like
They are
chiptune,
chiptune.
they are like god tier chiptune.
What's that?
Me and Cesar saw them play full band.
I would also recommend checking out Sycamore Smith.
Yep.
Sycamore Smith is fantastic. He's an acoustic solo act, and that man can write songs.
Yeah.
That man can write some music.
His music makes me fucking
Check
chill.
out
I
Dan
hate
P.
it.
Check out MB330 if you like ska. You know, they're really 90s ska sounding if you like that. Fuck, I had another one in mind. Fucking check out Nightbirds. Fuck yeah. Check out Off too.
I would say check out
Check
the Ghoulies and Clipping.
Yeah. Thus concludes this podcast. What are we gonna call this one? We mostly talk about music.
Let's call it the Music Cast.
What we call it Fuck My Chemical Romance.
My
Hey,
Chemical-
oh, yeah.
fuck
My
Yeah,
they're
My
not-
Chemical
they're-
Romance. If you're fucking listening, you're dead to me.
They're not coming back. They're actually not coming back. They just updated all their shit because of the reunion for
Or Black Parade.
yeah.
Yeah,
they
it's
updated
just
everything
an
and coming back.
anniversary.
So all you little fucking crybabies, all you little fucking scene kids out there.
Should it be Fuck MCR podcast?
Yeah, fuck MCR
Yeah.
podcast.
Let's call this
Wipe off
the
the fucking eyeliner, wipe your ass, and grow the fuck up. They're not coming back, alright?
let's call this the My Chemical Podcast.
Black Flag broke up before I was born. I don't whine about it.
Too fucking real, dude.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Bye!